Good afternoon. Welcome back, Kent Baim, 9 Business Group with Elevate Your Business Chat. We have Colleen Pushor today with Sunbelt Business Brokers in Edmonton. Colleen, welcome. Please introduce yourself, but most importantly, tell us why you started in business as a business broker and what it means to you. Welcome.
Thanks, Kent. So my name is Colleen Pushor. I'm with Sunbelt Business Brokers, Edmonton location. Although Sunbelt itself is a global organization, we have offices all around the world and 30 here in Canada. So we help small, medium-sized business owners sell their businesses or help buyers buy the business of their dreams. And we're here, basically, I got into this industry as a business owner myself and really didn't know what a business broker did and didn't know that they were out there. And I really found that there was a need for more business brokers in the market and that there was a lot of potential baby boomers who were going to be retiring that would potentially need our services. So that's how I kind of got into the industry. And like I said, being a business owner myself, I really saw that need and it got me really excited. So I had the opportunity to come on to the brokerage here in Edmonton, and I get to work with some really fantastic brokers, and I get mentored by some incredible guys that have taken me under their belt. So here I am.
Excellent. Welcome. When we were talking before the call started, something came to me and I maybe get you a chance to elaborate on it. I find for my clients, exiting their business and getting them to ready to sell a business is anywhere from a 24 to 48-month journey. Everything from mindset to prepping the business to getting the business to work without them. You've been at this, you've had your own business for a while now, you're now a business broker. Maybe the question I have for you is, what has been your experience when people reach out to you? How ready are they for sale? Is this something they just had, hey, I need to sell my business now? How long should it take? Maybe share with us some of your thinking or what you've learned around helping business owners get their mindset around timing and what it actually takes to get a business ready for sale.
Yeah, thanks. That's a great question. And unfortunately, a lot of business owners do come to us too late. And they really come to us desperate. Okay, I'm tired, I'm burnt out, or financial issues, can't continue paying the lease. And it is a long process. So selling your business is a long game. And like you said, 8 to 24 months, we typically say once we get a business on the market, it takes anywhere from 8 to 18 months to sell it, sometimes longer, depending on the industry. So we really do like to sit down with business owners anywhere from 2 to 5 years in advance. That way they can kind of see how the process goes. And if needed, then they can work with a coach or somebody on their team to help get their business into a position where it will be sellable. So we do end up seeing some businesses that come in, like I said, that aren't in a position to really be sold. And if it's too late, then unfortunately we have to turn them away, and we try to help them, connect them with somebody who can help them close their company. But ideally, if somebody's looking to retire or even transition into a new business and sell their existing business, if they come to us about 2 years in advance, that's a good timeline for us to sit down with them, review what they have, how their business is running, review their financials, prepare them to get on market and to get a valuation for that company, that what it's worth, what the market says it's worth, and what we can sell it for. So so long story short, anywhere from 2 to 5 years is a perfect timeline for us to come in.
Okay. You mentioned something earlier. You do have the odd prospect or business owner that approaches you and it's too late. What does it mean for a business to be too late to consider selling?
Well, okay, so some scenarios have come across our table where the owner just can't afford to continue paying their lease. This is mostly a cash flow problem. where they just don't have the revenues aren't coming in. They haven't, they've kind of let things go a little bit, where they're not getting that cash flow and the money is tight. That could be one of the reasons where they're just ready to close their doors. Another one could be their franchise. If it's a franchise, their franchise agreement is coming to an end, and there's just not enough time left to list it. And there could be other things where, as we're reviewing the company and we're reviewing their financials, and the business isn't making money. So that's another big part, is just the business is not making money. So it's not going to be desirable for a buyer to purchase a company that's not making money. So when we're doing evaluation, we're looking at, so we're not business evaluators. We go on a market approach. So kind of like a real estate agent, but only for businesses. And we do what we call the most probable selling price. So we like to look at the market and what the business had been doing in the past 5 years, and look and say, what is the best value for this business in which the buyers and the banks will finance your company. So if a new owner cannot pay their loan and make a living, then they're not going to buy the business.
Yep. I agree. So in all the years you've been in business, both prior to and now operating the business brokerage office and being a business broker agent, what is one thing you know now that you wish you would have known in your previous life? Because you've probably now seen dozens, maybe hundreds of business where you kind of go, whoops. So what are those things, what are those lessons you've learned that maybe you go back to your earliest, younger self and go, how come? What is that one or two things?
Yeah, there's definitely a few things I thought back, only if I knew this when I was younger and started my business. Number one, hire the professionals and have your team of professionals. I mean, like a chartered accountant, your lawyer, and your financial advisor, and have those people meet once a year together to discuss and plan what your business future is going to look like. And I think as new business owners, we don't find value, or we don't see the value in investing in that. And I think that looking back, that's so important. So important. So that for sure. And then also, really those processes and procedures in place in writing, contract agreements in writing, have a lawyer prepare your agreements. And those are very valuable when we're selling a business, because we can't sell a business on a handshake deal, right? So we need to have those written contracts and agreements in place. And the best person to do that is your lawyer. So having that team just goes back to having that team of professionals at your side.
When you look now at your current business, if there was a thief, what would they be stealing from you?
Our proprietary plans and processes, I think. Yeah. We do it really, really well here in our Edmonton office. And we have a process in place, and as long as we follow it, we're very, very successful. So some of those things are like how we screen buyers and how we keep things confidential, right? So you don't see a lot of businesses plastered on social media and advertising like traditional marketing. And so the way that we go about selling a business confidentially is a unique and very successful way. So those are the kinds of things I think people in other brokerages or even real estate agents who are trying to sell businesses may probably want to steal from us.
That's great. I love the strategy. When you look back, whether it be 1 year from now or 11 years from now, what are you all known for? What do you want to be known for?
I want to be known for that broker who got the deal done. And I want to stand by my clients and with true honesty and communication. And just for them to, after going through, it's a very stressful process, and there's a lot of emotions on all sides. And I want to be that person in the middle, like that's what we are, we're intermediaries. And I want to be that person that held the deal together, I'm the glue, And I want them, when it's done, to look back and be like, thank you so much. Like, we're so glad that we picked you because you were there for us the entire way. So I'd love for in the future, look back on that and all my clients be grateful that we went through that process together.
Love it. Now the shameless plug for those businesses in the greater Edmonton area who are 2 to 5 years out looking and considering selling their business. Where do they find you? How do they reach out to learn more?
Yeah, you can find us at sunbeltbusinessbrokers.ca. There you can find all the listings for our Sunbelt offices there. You can also reach me on my email address and cell phone number, which I can provide. And I'm always available for a call. I think the best way to connect with me and to talk about selling your business is to pick up the phone and give me a shout.
And what's your phone number?
780-446-7353.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Appreciate the honesty and the insight. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.